The Tenpence Arcade Podcast presents from Blackburn, Lancashire, lost in one of the 4,000 holes with his finger permanently glued to the auto fire, is our very own biscuit maze muncher, Mr. Shaun Holly. How you doing, Shaun?
Hey, Baldy in the house. Yeah, I'm all right.
Hey. And
All right,
myself, hang on.
all right, go on.
The arcade guru, Mr. Crowley. And free from the shackles of Iron Maiden, from the deepest depths of the darkest dungeon in Scotland, I'm pleased to announce, guys, the return of the Dark Lord himself, Mr. VICTOR MARLAND. Hey!
Hello.
How are you doing, mate?
Hello. All. We have been recording this podcast now for the last 17 hours, getting the silly settings right and everything. And I am pleased to announce I do not miss that part of it at all. How are you two guys?
Yeah, we're doing well. It's good to have you back.
Thank you. I haven't seen Alex in the flesh for ages, but I saw Mr. Holly down in Blackpool recently, didn't we, Mr. Holly?
Yes, yeah, I saw you there. You've cut your hair. You've lost weight.
A little bit, yeah, lost
Oh,
weight.
yeah, you have.
Yeah, you're doing well, yeah.
Was that your birthday then, Vic, was it? At the Blackpool?
No, that was it was the Blackpool event,
October.
the play event.
Yeah.
Oh, the play event. I've never been to that.
The Blackpool one is good. We do like the Blackpool one, don't we, Shaun?
Yeah, it used to be Manchester where you could like join up and network, as it were.
Yeah.
But Blackpool is a place now.
All right, Mr. LinkedIn.
Everyone goes to Blackpool.
Shaun Holly, LinkedIn.
I chat to loads of people, and it's lovely. It's lovely, super smashing, lovely, great. What could
didn't James Brindle supply all the cabs back then? Is that still the case?
He still does now, but I think he works for the company. Yeah, Replay Events actually does the thing. So it's him again, basically.
Yeah.
But he's
there
doing it for someone else. Yeah, he was there. I was talking to him actually. He was in the little repair tent that he sits in.
Yeah,
it's quite nice. Yeah,
I haven't seen him for ages.
Oh, he's the same as usual. He's all right. He is. He's good.
The old DJ, isn't he now?
Yeah.
Well, Vic, what have you been up to? We've got a lot to catch up on, mate.
Oh my lord!
Tell us all about it.
Not so much arcade stuff actually. I've been doing a lot of tinkering, as I do. Fixing consoles and making stuff and doing kits and modding things and that. But to keep it on the podcast, I have been playing arcade still. I've still got all my cabs. I've got, how many got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 upright cabaret style ones. I've got one in the shed, which I'm not using. And I've got 2 wall mounts. I sold one of the wall mounts a little while ago, but I've got 2 wall mounts.
Is that the Ladybug you still got?
I've still got the Ladybug, and I've still got Cosmic Alan, which works nicely. And I've also got a Nintendo Space Fever cocktail, which has got the multi-kit on it. That's always good. You can't do that as a Nintendo cocktail, can you? You've still got yours, Alex?
No, but I remember fond memories of me and you going to look at that first one we ever saw. Do you remember?
We've had so many of them damn things between us. We've had about 10 of them. No joke, about 10 between us.
I've still got loads of screws and bits and bobs from all the ones I've restored over the years. I've never thrown them out.
So have I, yeah. I mean, I sold 2 of them ages ago, and they were really minty ones, and I sort of missed it. So I got some bits, and I put one together. It's not very perfect, and it's needs a new glass top and stuff, but it works lovely. And I do have a quick game of Space Fever now and again. And what's the other one? Space Launcher,
High Splitter,
High Splitter, and Space Launcher are all on there. Yeah. Really good.
Have you still got that Mario Brothers control panel for a cocktail?
Oh,
do you remember? Because someone sent a picture of, I think it was actually Tony Temple sent me a picture of one someone had found in America.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I haven't seen that for ages. And I said, last time I saw any pictures like that, me and Vic were looking into it because he found a control panel for a Mario Brothers cocktail.
I got a feeling I sent it to someone who was doing up an actual cabinet.
Right.
Oh my God, that's really dredging my memory now.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Because you were going to make one, I remember.
Yeah, because I really like that game. I mean, I've been playing on the... I've been doing a lot of modding with DSs recently. So you can mod a DS into a thing called a macro. So you take the top screen off and you basically make it into a really posh Game Boy Advance. And what the game Mario Advance has got the game on it, but it's also got an extra game where you can play a newer version of Mario Brothers. And it's really good on the Game Boy Advance. It's really, really good. Because even though I got over it, there's no slipping around on it. You know what I mean? When you used to slide around, there's not so much of that. Yeah, there's not so much inertia on the Game Boy Advance version, and it's all sort of like it's sort of a newer kind of like a remix version of it. That's new enemies and stuff. It's a really good little game. You should try that out on the Game Boy Advance. It's great.
Yeah,
love a bit of new. That's weird because I never liked that game. And we did it on the podcast.
It all surprised me because you never liked games with that much inertia.
I don't. But when me and Shaun did it on the podcast, I got right into it. It's the podcast effect again. You know what I mean? You sort of get into it, and it's just really weird how you get into it. It was great. Love it.
That is cool. What else you been up to then?
Stress and all that sort of stuff.
Really?
You know, usual thing.
Well, you don't need stress in your life,
We
mate.
do not need it. Yeah, more arcade games, I think, would be good for that sort of thing. Yeah, so just basically making stuff and getting involved in things and being creative. I really like it.
Because you put a lot on Substack, don't you?
Yes, I use the Substack app. It's just like a blog space, really. I actually quite like the creative writing element of it. So I can sort of... My writings are a bit daft as well. It's sort of me all over. So if you read them, don't expect to be serious, because I'm not in there at all. I will mess about.
Well, it's a good way to be. Don't take life too seriously, right?
But the whole thing about the writing up, it's basically like a show and tell. It's like, look, this is what I made. Here's how I made it. If you want to make one, I'll give you a hand, And it'd be nice to people to actually follow my cues and make themselves something as well. Because I think it was just today, a guy sent me a message on Substack saying, "Oh, are you going to upload the 3D model of the little Pong unit I made? You can get a little Pong kit. It's like a Velman one, and I made like a screen for it. I put a screen in there, made an enclosure for it, and made some controls for it. And he said, "Oh, I've got the same screen. I've got the kit, and I'm really finding it hard to find an enclosure where you put it on like one of the 3D sites." I said, "Yeah, no problem at all. I'll put it on there. I'll get it done the weekend or something." So it's nice to actually give something back to people they can use. It's all free and everything as well.
You made a Pong years ago with an actual CRT in, didn't you?
I did, and Phil Murray has still got it. I gave it to him years ago. It's a little 5-inch black and white CRT TV.
Yeah. I saw that.
It was modelled to look like the original, the original square box Pong, the very first one. It was modelled on that, but obviously about 10 inches cubic square sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked really well. I enjoyed making that. I should make another one day.
Well, you should do. I know Quarter Arcades are releasing a Pong.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I wonder what hardware they'll use inside, because it's very, very simple to do. You can do it on like a tiny little microprocessor and stuff.
They sent me a game to review, funny enough.
Oh, right, okay. Which one?
Zookeeper. I haven't done it yet. It's still in its box. Zookeeper.
Ooh, that's a great little game, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember you did a review from once, didn't you?
Yes.
Years ago on your channel.
Yeah, because I said to them, look, I'm going to really look at it carefully and see how authentic it is. They went, no problem, just do that for us, be honest. And I actually got a vernier caliper on it and measured it and worked out the sizes, because I found the sizes on a flyer. And it was nigh on 1-to-1. It was really close. They've done their homework on it. They really did.
Yeah.
And it played nicely
I think
as
they're
well.
well made. The only problem with Quarter Arcades is they're so big. And at the end of the day, they are just display pieces. And for that, really, I prefer the New Wave toys, because they're a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
And they're easier to display.
They are smaller, and I do have to wear reading glasses now.
Yeah.
I mean, you two have got glasses on there. I don't need them for this sort of against the screen. But when I'm doing soldering or reading, I'm like that.
Yeah,
moving things backwards and forwards, trying to focus on it.
My eyes went when I met you. I think about 42. They just suddenly just went.
That's because it's amazing. My amazing grace. You just like your eyes went. I can't see anyone anymore.
It's the 10p effect.
Yeah, something like that. It's just getting old, mate. Seriously, it really is.
Oh,
it's only for up close stuff. Anything sort of like 2 feet away, I'm absolutely fine. And if I put my glasses on and then look at the screen, it's all blurred. So it's definitely just up close stuff.
Yeah.
We're all getting old, lads. We're getting old.
Cool. So that's great, mate. Shaun, what you been up to?
Well, I've been the National Trust with wife using the in the membership been to Speak Hall?
What's
Been
Speak
somewhere else,
Hall?
right? It's a hall in Liverpool, and there's a lovely walk around the grounds, and there's people that speak to you. I think that's what it is.
Well,
There's loads of
that's all part of the National Trust membership, right?
yeah. There's people in each. You don't get it in a lot of them, but there's people in each major room, sort of telling you about the history of the place and the history of the room and history of the even my history. They knew. They must have Googled it.
Wow, they must have your DNA.
Yeah, cloned.
And then they threw the mould away.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's good to have you back, Rick. It really is.
It is good to have him back. It is good to have him.
For one podcast only.
All right. You sure?
Yes.
Okay. But also, family meal. Been on a family meal, and the neighbour. We met 8 years, right, or 7 years. We've been talking to the neighbours. Get to know the really close ones and the people over the road. I thought, we'll get to know them, like Paul and Louise, and they've been there for 7 years. So we all got together and we had a meal on Saturday night, and it was weird because all the men sat opposite all the women, and they started on about men don't listen, and all the women laughed, and I'm like, what? He said, none of the men listen to conversations, and they're all laughing. That's the main thing I got from that. But yeah, it was really nice to meet them, and like I got to know like Steve and Jan over the road. Like we always say hello, how are you? But we had a really decent chat for a couple of hours in an Indian, and like
was it about arcade cabinets?
No, I tried to sneak a bit in. We got to a little bit of AI talking, and they went blank. So
yeah,
I stopped
everyone
talking
would
about
do that.
I stopped talking about AI. I stopped it. Go on, this arcade one up you put there.
Oh,
it's shutting down.
Did I shut him down? Sorry, dude.
Arcade One Up, the company that make those wonderful arcade cabinets, is closing down, and I've got a for that.
Wow.
I think you're Mr. Pings.
I really hope they are. I was of an evening. I run on a treadmill. That's probably why I lost some weight and everything. I've been trying to keep fit and everything. But when I run on the treadmill, I have to watch videos. I can't just do it to music. I get bored out of my mind. I've got to watch videos. And it's usually on modding or video games or something like that, or computers, whatever. And I think Control-Alt-Reese was on the other day. I don't think I've watched it. I just saw the preview for it. And he was saying about the company 1UP shutting down. And I really hope they are. I really hope they are. I know it sounds negative, and I don't mean to be a negative ninny, but those things have always been dreadful. I've always gone on about them, right? So when I was with my good friend Bobby Idod recently down in Wakefield, I go and see him quite regular now. We visited our other friend Gaz, and he's got a supposed deluxe 1UP, and it's a Gallagher multi-cab, and he thought he'd buy it because he really likes Gallagher, one of his favourite games, and it's got a bunch of other games on there like Galaxian and Dig Dug and some other stuff. And the actual Gallagher game, which the actual cabinet is modelled on, it's got the Gallagher side art and everything. It looks quite smart, to be honest with you. For a home kind of game, it looks quite smart. It's well built. It feels quite solid. The controls are okay. But the one thing that's wrong with it is it's got lag on the controls. So you play Gallagher, right? You move right, and like half a second later, it starts moving. It's really bad. I was like, Jesus, what is wrong? How could they get this wrong? It's a 45-year-old game. You know, a mobile phone can run it better than that.
Would do better. 16:1 would be better.
Yeah, exactly. So I said to Gaz, you need to mod this, mate. And because the screens are like an all-in-one thing. They're LCDs. And they look okay. I mean, the image is good on them.
It actually got a PCB in it or something.
It has. It's like own built-in thing, which is obviously tiny, and you can't really do much with it. But I think there are kits. You might need to buy a little bit of hardware to plug into the monitor to get it to work with something else. I can't remember. Yeah. But there's ways you can just find out about it on the internet how to do it. Yeah. But you can mod it, and you can put a Raspberry Pi in there. and all that sort of stuff. And you can have loads of cool games on it, and it'd be really good if you did that, because the actual cabinet looks okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what people do. They like they buy them for the shell kind of thing.
Yeah,
which is pretty cheap, and then gut them. That's what this Davy boy's done, isn't it? We'll get onto him later. And he's put like Bathosera in it.
Oh, okay.
And, so I don't know what he's done about the lag, but hopefully,
well, if you put a pie in it, there wouldn't be lag. I think it's their own. It's really weird because you'd think a bona fide company like that. They've got to license the hardware and the software, right? So you've got to get onto Namco or Atari or whoever the game make, and you've got to say, can we please do this? Here's some money. Here's the license, blah, blah, blah. You'd think that they would hire someone to do the software. Like, you can buy MAME. You can buy MAME to run on you can get a license for it and actually have it, as long as you pay MAME, whoever runs MAME, some money.
It doesn't
and they
just
give you a
run
license.
Gallagher, though, does it? Does it run other games?
It runs some other games. It's a bunch of...
Gallagher
it's got
88.
Mappy on there. It's got Dig Dug on there. Galaxian, Gallagher, and some others. I can't remember the other ones.
Okay.
But
well,
the other games...
I get it with the Star Wars one, because you got the yoke and everything.
Yes.
I get that. Because that's an expensive cab. It's very hard to keep going, and I understand why. But the others, I don't get it. I really don't.
No.
Not for simple games like that. And don't they do beat 'em up Street Fighter ones as well?
I think so, yeah.
Just get an arcade stick and play it on your screen.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, with these one-ups, I've noticed, I haven't really played all of them over the years, but I've played them now and again. They've always had a problem with their, not the screens as such, but the images. So they've had like tearing going on, or there's some kind of problem. And with this one, it's lag. And I just can't understand how they can make such a bad job of it. When a 386 computer can run that.
When you're actually genuinely searching eBay for anything originally arcade built from back in the day, you can't find it. You've got to sift through all the arcade one-ups to get to the decent stuff. That really annoys me.
Yeah, because I think they flooded the market. Because I remember when we were in America, I remember Shaun, who was in Chicago. We found one in a video game shop we went into, and it was absolutely mullered. It had only been in there about a month, because that was when they were really early and they weren't very well made. They did make them a bit better afterwards.
Yeah, is that the one where the joystick had sunk into the cab?
Yeah, the bolts had gone through the wood or the MDF, whatever it was, and it just completely knackered. It was
Some
really
people
broken.
actually have them in arcades for the public.
They wouldn't
to play
last
on.
5 seconds, though, would they?
That's what I think.
Yeah, I've seen some. I think it's arcade bars have them, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. The more modern things, but
I have to ask John Turner at Pixel
Bunker?
Pixel Busters.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there's Pixel Bunker and Pixel Busters.
Oh, I'm not up on the new arcades.
John, who's got the world record on Lunar Lander, runs it. He's a really nice guy.
Oh, okay.
I know he's got a few in his arcade, so I'll have to ask him. I've got to go down and see him at some point. But yeah, he's got a few in there. I think he got them in there to begin with, just to fill some spaces. Yeah. Because I think he's got a few space fevers, actually. You know him, Vic. Nice guy.
I can't remember. Yeah, I probably do. Faces and names I'm not too good on.
But yeah, I think I think once he's got more genuine arcades, he'll move them out. But yeah,
that's fine.
Can't see him lasting long.
No, I don't. Not in a. You imagine them back in an 80s arcade with us lot swinging on the joysticks and punching them and stuff like that. Cigarettes all over them and all that.
Flames,
yeah, it wouldn't last 5 minutes, would it? Man,
I can see the appeal of them though for like a newbie. And
the prices though, Shaun, some of them are like 500 quid. It's like, hang on a minute, just another 300 quid, you can get the genuine article.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I suppose so. But like somebody wants to play like Space Invaders and Donkey Kong, and they see this, and would they even notice the lag? Or, they get it and just play it.
I think
that what was the audience, but I don't know what's happened to them.
That one of Gaz's, that Gallagher. Honestly, it was so bad. I'm not making it up. It was really bad. You couldn't play the game properly. It was terrible. It's like there was something wrong with it. But I played Dig Dug on it, right? And I know Dig Dug inside out. And it actually played okay. But I did notice at one point, when there was one monster left on the screen, it went really quickly for some reason. And it was back to normal again. So There's some weirdness going on with it.
Yeah. There's a Gallagher on UK VAC for sale, £1,500.
Oh, right, for a proper one.
Proper one from Arcade Club, I think, selling it.
Okay.
Lewis has put it up today. Quite a nice looking one, actually.
Wow.
Cool. Was that it, Vic?
Yeah, I think so. I have been going to see Mr. Idod a little bit in Wakefield. He lives in Wakefield. Lovely place down there. I really like it in Yorkshire. It's really nice.
Yeah.
But we have been fixing up some stuff now and again. Because what we do is we go down there, we eat loads together and have a great time and play silly games and that and usually go somewhere. But what I try and do is get us a project. So I say, right, what needs fixing? And he's this arcade machine needs to do. All right, let's get in there. We'll get our hands dirty and make a mess. And
has he got a big collection then, Vic?
He hasn't. He's only got he's got a lot of console stuff, but he's got a MIDI arcade cab, electrical and MIDI.
Nice.
We got that all up and running. It wasn't working at all until we got in there. We got that going. We put a new monitor in there, new surround. He did loads of work on it as well. We did quite a bit on it, rewired it and everything. It actually plays PCBs now as well, so that's really cool.
Nice.
So
Is
that's
that a
his main
vertical
cab.
setup he's got, or horizontal?
It's a vertical in the MIDI, and he also had like a 90s cocktail cabinet. It was one of those sort of more modern things, like a metal surround thing.
Like an Aero?
No, not quite like a candy cab. It was like a British one, but it was like one you got from, I don't know, it was like a leisure company made them quite a few years ago now.
What was that one that Sega made? The Aero something?
Aero Table.
Aero Table,
They're rare and really expensive. But they're lovely to play on. They're nice. 25-inch screens they got in, and they're massive.
I know.
Yeah, so we've been doing that. We got his little table set up and working. We've gone through all his arcade boards. We tested all them out and stuff like that. And he even took because he likes the golf games, and he had a major title, an actual real major title cab. PCB, sorry. Yeah. And of course, I converted into an R-Type for him. The best thing to do with any golf game.
Can you do that to mine then? Have
you got a major title?
I do, yeah.
You'll have to buy some EPROMs, but yeah, you can do it. It's fairly easy to do.
No, I mean you.
I can, but you might have to buy some EPROMs, that's all.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, when you come up, bring it with you.
Yeah, okay, mate. I've got a PCB here for you, mate.
Yeah, I know. I've had it for ages.
Actually, I might have two for you, but this one here is a Donkey Kong Jr. bootleg.
Oh, interesting. That can go in my cab. This
came out of the little pickup when I went up to Scotland and picked up the remaining PCBs off the Peter Davis collection.
Oh, right. Yeah. Remember that?
So it come from up there, yeah. So I've got to get up and see you. I will make it, hopefully, in the new year, mate. I'll come up and see you.
Yeah, it'll be freezing cold, man. Make sure you bring some leggings or something.
Tights.
Yeah, and a muff.
Men in tights.
Yeah, men in tights. Sounds pretty good. Talking about those one-ups, in the next section, have you got a jingle for this, Shaun?
Yeah.
Go on, let's play some jingles.
Podcast pickups.
Yeah, I haven't told you what I'm up to.
Go on then.
No, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Come on, you've been up to loads of stuff. I bet you bought loads of things as well. We'll get to that later, I suppose.
I'll be brief.
You're in your briefs? What?
No, I'm in tights. Let's leave the work stuff out of it because that's just really boring. I went down to see Ollie, aka Muddy Music.
Oh, how is I haven't seen Ollie for years.
Oh, he's such a lovely guy.
He's brilliant. He's excellent. I was hoping he was going to come to one of the events, but I haven't seen him for absolutely ages.
Yeah, I was hoping he was going to come to UK VAC Meet because it's literally just up the road from him, but he couldn't make it. He was ill, actually, I think.
Bummer.
He was really ill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I picked up, and he's been holding this for me for ages, a Tatsumi Buggy Boy Junior.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've had two in the past, but they've been the Data East versions, and I never liked them.
What's different about it?
Oh, well, Tatsumi is the original. Can you see it there?
Yeah. I know the name because I used to play that on the Commodore 64. It's a really good little game on the 64.
It's a great little game. Yeah, there's
a good conversion, isn't it? Definitely.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, it's one of those games that people go up to and think, oh, it's just a driver. It's not. It's a trick-based game. There's so many secrets in it.
Yeah.
Like, if you drive through certain rocks, you get the ball that appears. You've got to kick the ball down the road.
It's a massive football, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
I remember
you've got to know where it is.
Version,
and if get it up on 2 wheels. If you go over log, get it up on 2 wheels. I've seen people actually complete the whole course on 2 wheels.
Oh wow, really?
And it's a massive multiplier.
That sounds so different from the normal racing games, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit slower than a race like Super Hang-On or something, or Outrun, but I like it. It's got a lot of character. I remember playing it back in the day, and the cabinet is completely different. It's much better than the Data East one. The Data East one is horrible. It's made of chipboard.
Right.
In fact, I've had 2 in the past where they've literally just fell apart.
Yeah.
And one of them I had to break up. I've never done that to a cab before. I hated doing it.
Ooh,
it was absolutely rotten. You know,
Did you lose a bit of your soul when you did that?
Oh, did, mate.
Just sank out of you.
Yeah. So I've got that. It needs a bit of work. I've got the Otto board. Is it the Otto board? Do you know the board that when you accelerate measures
Octo board.
Otto
Yeah,
board.
because it's optical, isn't it?
Yeah, optical board. Yeah.
So it's like an
that
analog kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that went. So Dave Alton's having a look at that for me.
Dave,
Davo, good old Davo.
Good old Davo.
And the gearing's a bit stiff, so I've got to pull that out and just maybe grease that up.
Lube it up, Alex. Lube it up.
But yeah, I'm really pleased with it. It's quite a small cabinet, actually.
I do like the look of it. It's like almost like a cabaret racer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's smaller. You can see that. It's smaller than
tiny.
Rescue.
Yeah,
tiny, but yeah, really chuffed with that. Screen's really nice.
Good.
Yeah, pick that up. It's good to see Ollie. He's got loads of pins now.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
He's gone over to the dark side as well, has he?
He has. He just spent a fortune on the new Metallica pin.
Oof.
He loves that.
So expensive.
See, a pinball for me, I like Guns N' Roses and I like lots of bands, but I don't think I could deal with the same music over and over again. It drives me. Don't matter how good they are.
Yeah.
I want sound effects, not music that I would just get bored of.
You know what I mean? A few seconds of it every time, don't you?
Yeah.
So you hear the same thing over and over again. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So yeah, that's what I've been up to. I dropped my Defender off, so I'm swapping my Defender for a Stargate Cabaret.
Okay.
Which I've had before and realised I missed it. Well, it's really just down to space. You know what it's like, Vic. Cabarets, you can fit so many more in. I will miss that Defender, but it's gone to a good home. Then hopefully in January, I'll pick up my Stargate Cabaret, which will look really nice against the Robotron I've got here.
Can you not get the multi-board for it and play Defender in it as well?
I will do, yeah. I've got that on order, J-Rock.
Yeah. Cool.
So that's cool.
I love their multi-boards. They're great. They're so good.
Oh, yeah. And you can't really tell the difference.
No, definitely not.
I had Paul Madden came over. We got the food fight working. Aaron fixed the PCB, but he didn't want to give us his pokey chips. So Paul came over with his pokey chips, stuck them in. The game lasted about 3 hours, and then it went. So I've sent the AR2 board to Mark. He's looked it over. He said there's 2 resistors that have gone on it, so he's replaced them. So hopefully get that back and have that running soon, because that's been sat there for like 3 months, not working.
Oh, it's painful, isn't it?
You know?
That one off.
It's the hobby, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's the hobby.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't be bothered with, really. That's why I've got like a plug and play stick. I'll have to put pictures up. A plug and play stick, which is it's a decent arcade stick, and I just use that on a 32-inch very low lag screen, which will do Tate and what's horizontal called?
Yoko.
I think I will get to that stage at some point in my life, but I'm not ready to go that way yet. I still walk in here, turn them all on, get a nice warm feeling just playing them and seeing them all lit up.
Yeah, you'll have to prize a CRT out of my cold dead hands.
Yes.
There's no way I'm giving up CRTs ever. No chance. I love them.
I've got arcade clubs like to the left, to the right, and down with me, so I can always get my fix.
Yeah, I mean,
but I think I've said before, when I used to work there and I used to open up in the morning, I used to go up to floor 3 and put all the breakers on, the fuses on, and you'd walk down the aisles and you'd remember the loudest ones, like Defender was really loud, Robocop was really loud.
Robocop, yeah.
Yeah, and it was just magical, just walking up and down there, no one there, and then locking up at night when everyone had gone, just walking through the arcade and all the lights, all the screens. I know what you're on about.
You can't beat it. Mind you, though, RoboCop used to drive me nuts towards the end of
RoboCop, stay out of trouble.
the arcade archive. Just that track mode and the noise just drove me mad.
You've got it made though, Shaun, because you don't need a collection like that because you have got Arcade Club. You just go there and have the biggest collection on the planet almost. You know what I mean? It's perfect. And also those expensive pins as well. None of us could afford that many pins. There's what, £100,000 worth of pinballs in there, surely.
Yeah, it's got 50, near enough 50 on the ground floor.
Wow, and they're like 8 to 10 grand, aren't they, pinballs nowadays?
The new pinball room, and he's got a few that he hasn't put out. Wow. I think he's going to new in box, and I think he's going to sort of announce them soon. So they're going to come out on the floor.
It's great playing pins there, but you can never hear the music. That's the trouble.
Yeah, it's an arcade setting though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, one last more thing. I just want to mention I've been playing the new Terminator 2 game, No Fate, on the Switch. It's amazing. It's what we should have had years ago on the Mega Drive or the Super Nintendo.
Okay.
The company that have made the game, Bitmap Bureau.
Oh, yeah.
English company. Mm-hmm. They've changed their business model. So I think it was originally designed for the Mega Drive. They are going to release it on the Mega Drive.
Oh, cool.
But I think they brought it out on the Switch to make the most amount of money first. And once they've done that, then they release it back onto the Mega Drive.
Oh, right.
But you play through it. It plays just like a Mega Drive game. There's branching paths in it. It's so good. It's so in keeping with the movie. If you're a fan of the movie, you'd love the game. It's got everything from the movie in the game.
Is it all 2D as well?
2D, yeah.
Oh,
but,
2D sprites.
So it's
brilliant.
just an action platformer like, I don't know, not Contra, but, that sort of Shinobi Contra style game.
Sounds good.
It's really good, mate. It's really good. I finished it on easy, and now I'm going back through it on the medium level, and it's opening up more paths, more bosses, and it's a lot better on medium level. So, yeah, really recommend that. It's a really good game.
Do you know what I've been playing on Switch? And this is going to sound really lame, right? And I thought it was at first, and I am absolutely addicted. So I was at Bobby's house, right? And he's
My Little Pony.
No, it's worse than that. It's worse than that, right? And he said to me, "Have you played this?" And I was taking the Mickey out of him. So, what's wrong with you? And it's basically, it's called. I think one of them is called Finding Fur Babies, and the other one's Finding Cats. So basically, you get a screen up, right? And it's got loads of stuff going on the screen. Nothing moves. It's all static. And there's loads of things in the screen. And you've got to find, like, cats. There'll be, like, 10 cats on there. And you've got to find them. And it will ask you things to find. It'll be, like, raincoat, lollipop. And you've got to try and find it. It's like a sort of, like the old ones in the,
like
in
a
the puzzle
puzzle.
books. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am I've got 3 of them now. And I've rinsed them all the way through the games.
What's it called?
One's called, I think it's called Finding Fur Babies. They're quite cheap to buy, right? And you look at it and go, "This is a stupid kids game," and then you will not be able to put it down. You'll be trying to find all the cats, all the butterflies, because there's 2 butterflies on every level as well, but they change, so they move, and it's really hard to find them. And you've got to have a big screen to see. But I can't explain how bloody addictive it is. It's ridiculous. I find myself playing it now and getting annoyed because I find, that's the one. That's the one. You're laughing at me already. You start playing it and you will be hooked.
If I saw that in the Nintendo eShop, I'd just scroll straight past it.
No, listen, right? You can thank me later, pay like £5 or whatever it is, download it, and you will not be able to put it down. I promise
They're
you.
hidden object games.
Yes,
they're like hidden
that.
object games. Jam plays them online.
Like Find Wally.
Basically, yeah, but you're finding different objects and they hide them and stuff, and it's really addictive.
They should do where's a Shaun Holly?
Yeah,
yeah.
Baldy guys.
It's me head, glasses.
Amongst a whole bowl of fruit.
Yeah.
That'd be really difficult.
Or you could hide them amongst a load of, like, Mobies and Michael Stipes and other people that look like Shaun Holly.
Stipe, yeah.
Yeah.
Loads of potatoes. Find Holly.
You're not saying Shaun looks like a potato, but he looks like a potato.
Found this. I get like once a month I get pictures. Oh, this is you, a doppelganger. And I found I can't remember his name. He's like an American politician, and he is the exact spit of me, exactly the same.
You've got one of those faces, Shaun.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, shall we do some more arcade stuff? I had to get that in about the Fur Babies bloody game. Oh my god, it's so addictive.
Should we do game room picks?
Let's do it.
Game room picks.
Great show, guys, from a long-time listener. I know Doggy Oon won't be a hit. Yeah, because I've missed it. He was on about Doggy Oon. I know this won't be a hit with most of your listeners, but I absolutely love the pure shooter goodness of Tower Plan, and the visuals are stunning. Patrol! Early Joker Jun, an excellent pick. Last week I forgot to submit a score for Tiger Road, but for Doggy Oon I made sure I updated to Sidekick app. Yeah, got a really good score. I think I've been listening to you for over 6 years, and I'm very crap at getting involved, so I thought I would do and send you some of my pickups from this month if you need to talk about it. First one, oh yeah, you know this, Dark Soft Namco System 2 multi-kit. Just got released last month. I thought it was an old one.
No, this is a Namco 2 one. This is a sort of... Dark Soft has done a bunch of stuff. He's most famous for his CPS 2 things, I think, and CPS 3. Yeah. But yeah, it's like sort of... This is slightly more modern hardware than Namco 2. I looked this up, actually, on System 16. And there's some good games on there, and they seem to be quite sort of... it's late 80s, early 90s hardware, and the graphics are super clear, almost like... They look almost VGA-like, but they're still running on, a normal arcade medium monitor. A low-res monitor. And that's what Ordine's on, which is a great little game.
Right.
Oh, yeah, it's put here. I should have read this bit first. Just got released last month and allows me to convert my Cosmo gang to play all the System 2 games, which are some absolute belters. Dragon Saber, I like that. Phelios, which is the flying man with the wings, isn't it?
Yes.
Rolling Thunder 2, you'd like that one, Victor. You like Rolling Thunder,
I think Rolling Thunder 2 is a better game, actually.
It's a good game.
It's not too bad, that one. Yeah.
Miral Ninja, and one I really was stoked to play, Valkyrie no Densetsu. Don't know what that is.
No idea. I've heard the name before.
It's some pictures with some green things.
I'll put them on the show. Green things to everyone else are PCBs.
Yeah, green things attached to grey things, and he's got a cab. What's that? Blast City. Yeah,
yes,
Blast City.
Dragon Saber. That's a good game, Dragon Saber.
Yeah.
Blast City. Second pickup was a Tour Vision adapter.
Ooh.
So I can play my PCE Hue cards on the Tour Vision, which is pretty much a Spanish PC Engine play choice. Not sure if it was licensed, but it uses the same NEC processors as the home console. Ooh, it's very cool to play some of my favourite PC Engine shooters. See, I can play them on here now.
That hardware there, right? I'm a massive PC Engine fan, and I want this hardware.
Some of the shooters are just awesome.
Could who's this? Nick Red 7. Could you send me information how to get hold of this
channel, Vic?
Oh right,
really
I have to look at that when I'm doing a run. Because this is awesome. I mean, I could actually play my Who cards on a cab.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's really cool. That game Koryu, have you ever played that one, Alex?
No.
It is absolutely brilliant. It's a horizontal shooter with cutesy dragons and little dinosaurs. It's absolutely amazing. It's really cool.
You like your cutesy games, don't you?
I do like cutesy games, yeah. That looks brilliant, actually. I really like that hardware.
That on a big screen like that in an arcade cab is awesome.
Yeah, very good.
But keep up the good work. A couple of cheeky requests. These are all shooters.
Of course they are.
I know these. Saucer Striker, Dimmahu are only from the Mahu trilogy. So it's Saucer Striker, Kingdom Grand Prix, and Dimmahu. Eco Fighters, Pro Gear, one of the Vasara games. Oh, and for a random Marmite puzzle pick, Mr. 20-5 likes this. Monkey Puzzle Exchanger for the Neo Geo. It's a bit like Magical Drop with maths. Oh, no, don't fancy that. Don't fancy maths.
Well, Take it easy, lads. You said monkey puzzle. There's no monkeys in it. It's money puzzle.
Oh, no.
So I've got a feeling you've got to add up stuff while you're doing it. And I know it's a really famously liked game, Money Puzzle Exchange. There's a big following for it. People do like it. I don't think I've ever played it, actually.
I was thinking of the Monkey Puzzle Tree, wasn't I?
You were, yeah. I know how your brain works, Mr. Holly.
There's no tree in it then, no?
No.
Oh, okay. Go on, Alex. What have you got? Oh, look at this.
Oof.
There's the buggy boy.
Lovely. Little tiny cab, isn't it? It's really neat.
It's tiny, yeah, it's tiny. But you see it needs a bit of work. Down the bottom there, foot plate. It's been in a fire, Vic. It came out of a warehouse.
Really?
A guy brought it, and then 2 weeks later, the whole warehouse caught fire. And that was right at the back.
Oh, what a shame.
It got saved, but the whole side, I'm sure he put this on UK VAC. The cab was completely black.
Really?
Yeah, and at the top, he's managed to get most. If you look at the side there, you can just see a bit of brown just above the buggy boy.
Oh, yeah.
It's still got a bit of smoke damage at the top.
That thing had a close escape then, didn't it?
But yeah, he's done an amazing job of restoring it.
Cool.
You know, for what it's been through.
Nice. Yeah, poor thing.
So yeah, that was nice. I picked up more vinyl. Picked up classic Alice in Chains Dirt. Love that album. I found an album in an antiques shop. Right. Human League reproduction. It was their first ever albums. Very arty, very different from what most people think the Human League are known for.
Oh, right.
For their big pop hits, but it's very instrumental kind of early synth stuff. You know, It's really cool.
Never heard that one actually.
Yeah, it was only like £5, so I thought I've got to pick that up.
Of course you have.
Also picked up a vinyl of Contra 3 Alien Wars, which is a fantastic game with a good soundtrack.
Nice.
And that's about it on my pickups. Vic, what have you been picking up?
Oh, God, tons of stuff. In the last year since I've been gone from the podcast, I haven't bought any arcade stuff. I've stopped buying cabinets because, I haven't got the room for it anymore. Oh. And there's only two I would have. One of them is a Dig Dug Cabaret, which I'm always on the lookout for.
You still got your upright?
No, I sold it to James Brindle, to RGP. Oh. So he's got that. I would have a Dig Dug Cabaret if one come up. And also, the other thing is a pony table.
Right.
So, my pony cabs, the metal ones, they did a table version, and it's rare as rocking horse poo. I've only ever known of someone owning it, and that's in France. I've never seen one in the flesh, but they look amazing. I'd have that. But I've been buying plenty of video game console stuff and tools for making cool video game adjacent things with. So a few of them, I got a Sega Mark III from Mr. Funk, which I hacked and adapted 2 Honeybee controllers for, as well as composite modded, and I made a single cart EverDrive for it, because normally you've got to put an adapter cartridge in and then a Master System game on top of it. Because the Mark III is basically a Master System. That's what the Master System evolved from. But you needed a thing. And what I did is I put both parts in one little cartridge. I sort of wired it all up and stuff. It's quite smart doing that. And that machine's a lovely little thing. I really like that. A DS Fat and DS Lights into Game Boy macros we talked about earlier. Got loads of them. I got 6 in front of me there to do as well. Got loads of them. Also a Neo Geo CD. That was absolutely trashed when I got it. It was knackered. Piqued my interest there, Vic. Yeah, it's a good little thing, actually. So I fixed up the lid. The lid was broken on it. So I fixed that. I made a new lid for it out of 3D prints, and I made a magnet fit for it, so it fits on a little magnet now. I never got the CD drive working on it. It was really flaky. I bought a new CD laser for it, and it still didn't work. So I gave in and replaced it with an optical drive emulator, an Ode. So I use that in there now, and I put on a couple of the homebrew converted games, I think Golden Axe works on there?
Yeah.
And Shinobi. Because it's all got very similar 68,000 hardware. I don't think I ever got hold of Karnov, which another game works now. I couldn't find the ROM for it, the one that
someone's done Dolphin Blue as well. Do you know that game?
Yeah, I've heard of it. That's a PGM game, isn't it?
No, it was on the Dreamcast, I think. Dolphin Blue.
Okay.
Is it Taito Hardware?
Don't know. It sounds interesting though. It's good having different hardware games working on other stuff.
Yeah.
So I got all that working now. I got it for £60, and a working Neo Geo CD machine's £200, easy.
Yeah.
So I put a little bit into it, but not a lot.
The loading speeds are long though, aren't they, on the CD?
Yeah.
You don't get that with emulation.
It's not emulation. Well, yeah, it is. Sorry, it emulates the ROM, but it's working on real hardware. But it loads about 4 times faster because it's obviously coming from an SD card rather than the CD. The CD on there is really painful, really painfully slow.
Because you got games like was it Ironclad that got CD release only?
Yeah, I got that as well. Yeah, I got that on there. It's good. It's a really good little game.
I've got that on the MVS cart.
Nice.
Ollie's loaned me a couple of games. Some of them were on the CD only, like Cross Swords 2, I think only got a CD release.
Right. It's nice that they're converting them back to other stuff, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Nice. The other good thing I got as well is because I've been doing a lot of soldering and stuff, I decided to buy myself a really nice soldering iron. So I bought a Hakko 888, which is like the industry standard for hobbyists. And I also got a Hakko desolder gun, which is usually about 400 quid. But I got it for like a third of the price. I bought a Japanese version. So it runs on 100 volts, but I bought a brand new step down for it, and it works absolutely lovely, and it makes your life so much easier.
Is it?
Desoldering is a horrible job to do. This thing just pisses it, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just and the chips just fall out without
if you're
breaking
doing that
anything.
amount of soldering, you want the best tools for the job, don't you?
Yeah, well, the ones you can sort of like, put a bit of money into it. They're not the most expensive, but they're good, and they make my life a lot easier. Yeah, really good. So all sorts of stuff, really. Too numerous to go into at the minute, but not much hardware, not arcade stuff, because I've got enough,
Yeah.
I just play the damn
I'm just trying to think, how long's it been since you left the podcast now? Is it
over a year, isn't it?
Over a year.
Yeah, a year and a half. I think I did it in June.
June or July 24, yeah.
Yeah,
just over a year, yeah.
Wow.
Well, we're glad to say it's still going.
Absolutely.
Onwards and upwards. Well, I've got some pickups.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of. I bought 2 ebooks last month, which was the hardcore gaming guide to shoot 'em ups, and they were just ebooks. So I was trying to read them on my phone, on like a PDF on my phone, and it's not great. So I bought the actual physical books.
Good,
because I can fall asleep with them without knocking my head out like the phone does. Yeah, so that's my pickups. I've
got most of those, Shaun. They're really good books.
I've got a few
small.
myself.
They don't take how much space.
They're thin. I'm looking at one now over there. I've got the I think it's the Famicom disc game one. I got that, and I think I've got another Japanese gaming one as well. But they're really, as you said, they're like quite thin paperbacks, but they're really glossy inside, and there's some really cool articles in them. They're great.
They are great.
I don't normally go for books, arcade stuff. I don't like these coffee table so-called books. It's just full of screenshots, basically. But these ones are really good.
Do you know what? I was going through all my books today, and I was thinking, God, they take up so much room, and how often do I read them?
Yeah.
So I've sieved them all out. I'm actually thinking of doing like a gaming market in the new year and just selling them all on, because I never read them.
Yeah. Mine are in the loft. I haven't had them out for ages. But I mean, the ones with the Japanese stuff in I quite like, because it's stuff you've never seen in the flesh before.
Yeah.
So that kind of stuff is really, really interests me. But those hardcore gamer ones are great. I think they're really well made.
Cool. Is that it, Shaun?
Yeah, that's it. I'm afraid. I don't pick up much. I don't pick up much apart from
the flu.
Oh, the flu's going around, isn't it? I've dodged that. I've dodged it due to my immunity from keeping fit and eating well. That's what that is.
I know loads of people have got it. Nush got it, and I don't know how I escaped it.
I got some kind of, I think it was another version of COVID at bloody Blackpool. Because I got back, because me and Bobby and Lynn came back the same day, and I stayed around there, so I was there already. And the next day I was hanging. I was really knackered. And I had to take the train back. So I got the train there. So I had a really big, heavy backpack. And it was really bad weather again. And trains were being cancelled and moved around.
You didn't play Pit Fighter, did you? You might have got it off that.
Yeah, that is a minger, isn't it, Pitfire? No, absolutely not. I've never played that game. But yeah, I think it's just being around lots of people and talking and, in the air and stuff. And I was off for a week with it, because I just could hardly move. I was just so weak.
Oh, when you get flu, you really know about it.
It's not even, I didn't even have any cold symptoms. I was just like a bit of a dry throat, not sore, dry, and it just absolutely wiped out. Couldn't do anything. There's no way I could have worked after that. No chance. That was awful, really bad.
Right.
Friendly shout-outs.
Shout-outs. I'm going to give a huge shout-out to I Am Jimmy for sending me a lovely box of Mario biscuits all the way from Japan. Look at that box.
Oh,
I mean,
you know what? I'm quite jealous. He's been to Nintendo World. That is the actual the Nintendo theme park, and I was wanting to go there in October, but I couldn't make it. I'm planning on going to Japan again in the new year.
Oh, are you going to pop in there then?
Definitely, of course I am. That's one of the reasons to go there.
Look,
that's
loads of
cool,
goodies. Loads of goodies. They're all biscuits.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Japanese stuff is just so nice.
And they're all sort of themed Donkey Kong.
Excellent.
Yeah, I got one from Jimmy, and it was all themed Minions. It was great.
Cool.
And the chocolate was banana
Dave Orton says,
banana and chocolate flavour.
Green Mario.
That's Luigi. Lanky Mario.
Green Mario.
Green Mario. Very good.
So yeah, thanks for that, Jimmy. I really do appreciate that, mate. And I will should again share that on my YouTube channel when I do my pickups video. So thanks, buddy.
And I've got to say a huge thank you to all our listeners for over the past year. Is it more than a year now? Isn't it? For all the emails, feedback, game room chats, and also the chit chat on X. That's brilliant. With the 10 pence league players, they're really an integral part of the show. A massive thanks to the people I like to call Team 10 pence, which is J Ping Barber for creating the fantastic theme tune at the end of each show. It's AI, but it's awesome.
Oh, for God's sake.
I knew to say that. Martin Deadlock for his continually improving 10 pence episode guide. You can leap between episodes now in the PDF. Retro Russ for creating the amazing images for the show, far better than what I did. Most notably the podcast images that pop up in your feed. And finally, a shout out to my good friend Alex. A genuine pleasure podcasting with you, mate. Long may it continue.
Why don't you just go out with him, Shaun?
With him?
Alex?
Yeah.
Why don't you just hold hands with him walking down the street?
I've got a big box of biscuits for you, my love.
Oh, lovely.
Well, if it's biscuits, I'm coming as well.
Let's go skipping down the lane.
With our biscuits in hand.
I would like to do some shout-outs as well. Bobby Idod and lovely Lynn genuinely saved me recently. The Funks, T-Funk, I-Funk, and the new Micro Funk. They know who they are. Jim and Alison at the Retro Hut in the Barrows Market. They've done loads for me. They're really good. And all the followers on Substack. Thanks for writing in and listening and watching and all that sort of stuff and being part of it. Thank you.
Listener feedback.
David, Retro Games Played Badly. Great YouTube channel. Huge fan of Toki. It is hard game, but never feels unfair in my opinion. Jesus Jones. Thought I was the only person who remembered then.
Well, I said that
story I told last month, wasn't it? Sounds like everyone loved the arcade meet. Hopefully make the next one. Yeah, I hope you do, David.
I wish I could have made it actually, Alex, but when I summed it all up, I was going to take the plane down to Bristol, but then it's still an hour from Bristol to there. Yeah, but it's an hour, mate, and you'd have to take me back as well. And all that travelling, and then I was going to go, right, I'll go in the car instead. And it'd be like about 11 hours travelling for like a 5-hour event. So I went, nah.
You missed out, mate.
I know, I'd love to have come. It would have been great
really
as well. It
fun,
sounded really good.
Like a private party we had in there, wasn't it?
Don't make it worse by telling me how good it is. Don't make it worse.
I'm going to do another one there next year.
Cool.
In fact, I'm going to do 2 meets a year.
Okay.
One up north and one down south.
Well, the northern one I'd get to easier, I think.
Yeah, but come try and make the time off as well, because
I'd love to. I'd love it in the time off. It's great down there.
Yeah, a lot of guys down south who can't make it up north. It's that a little bit too far for them. Go there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
You get to meet different hobbyists.
Yeah, I'd love to. I need a teleporter. Simple as that.
Yeah. Well, you can always come down here, stay near me. We'll drive there or something.
Yeah, I might have to do it a bit. Do a few days either side so it's easier to travel. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tetley,
good name. I see my comment has disappeared yet again. So frustrating this keeps happening to me. Anyway, I can't type it all again. I've forgotten what I said now. But great podcast, fellas, and the meetup was awesome. Can't wait for the next one. Good luck with the search for a driving cab out, which you've now got.
Yeah.
I'd love something like that.
Yeah, I don't know why YouTube. Sometimes messages have started deleting. I think they got some sort of new AI thing.
I've heard of
Everyone's
this problem before.
complaining
Someone else has said this. I think one of the YouTubers I follow said that they're getting a problem with that as well.
Yeah,
That's a pain in the backside, isn't it?
Mr. Bobbus, another interesting podcast. I'm going to try and join some of these high score thingies. Just booted up Prehistoric IO2, and it looks pretty decent. I think he's put a score in this month.
Cool.
Yeah. Shaun Tag. Enjoyed the podcast chats. Thanks as always for the entertainment. Here's my Spotify end of the year podcast stat. Of course, you're number one.
Of course.
Tagster, thank you, mate. 882 minutes.
That's too much to listen to you two, isn't it? That's far too much.
A lot of that. It's a lot to tip.
This is from J. Ping Barber. J. Barber. Hello, Arcadians. I was daydreaming the other day, as you do, and got thinking of the warm, fuzzy feeling I got when discovering certain games for the first time. Of course, in the pre-internet days, the first time you saw a game was in the arcade. Magazines rarely covered them, although I do remember Computer and Video Games magazine occasionally covering the arcade scene. I was pretty excited about most games, but these are the ones that come to mind for me when we had our regular day trips to Blackpool huge arcades. Some of these aren't great games, but they had a lasting impression. So the first one is Star Trek 1982. I was a huge Trekkie, so hearing Leonard Nimoy saying, "Welcome aboard, Captain," when you added a credit was cool, and the beautiful vector graphics and booming sound really stood out. Dragon's Lair 1983, an obvious choice. This game was astonishing at the time. Discs of Tron 1983, another stunner. The huge cabinet and 3D graphics were jaw-dropping back in 1983. Punch Out in 1984. I guess I'm a sucker for a huge cabinet. This thing was a thing of beauty. I remember how competitive this game was. Everyone wanted to complete it. There are many others, of course, but I was wondering which games had a huge impression on listeners. Keep up the good work on the pod, and hopefully I'll see you guys at an event sometime. I'll be at Blackpool in 2026 for sure. By J. Ping Barber.
Yeah, Dragon's Lair most definitely had a huge influence. I mean, it wasn't a game.
It's not a game at all, is it? But it looked great.
It looked great. It was new. It was the first game to be £1.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like, well, I'm not putting £1 in that. I can't afford £1.
And then I think most of the kids back then just stood around watching someone else play because they couldn't afford it, could they?
I remember some of the kids, maybe a year or two older than me at school, could actually complete it. They've obviously played it or read how to do it because it's just a quick movement, isn't it, on each screen? Like a
memory
left.
game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just that.
Yeah.
And they could go all the way through it. And it took about 7 minutes to complete. It's really quick, isn't it? It's nothing to it.
I'm sure if you went online, you can just get all the directions in one hit, couldn't you? And just follow that.
But I would actually watch that as a cartoon.
Yes.
I just watch it and I love it as it is because those Don Bluth graphics are amazing.
Space Ace is supposed to be a better game.
They all look really good. I mean, as cartoons, they're great, but as games, not so much.
Yeah. Star Trek, I don't remember, although I have seen the cab and played it. It's not much of a game, but I can imagine back in the day, it would have been quite
with
impressive.
a chair, because you sit in like the captain's chair, don't you?
That's it.
Yeah.
Tron's a good one with all the fluorescent and UV reflective lights.
Looks lovely.
Punch Out, I remember picking that up, Vic, and I remember you saying you hated the noise of it.
Oh, I hate it. Body blow, body blow, body blow. Oh, for God's sake. It's one of those things that really winds me up.
Yeah, I like Punch Out.
It's very Nintendo. You can't hate it because it's so Nintendo.
Yes. Yeah. Stacey King, hi, 10 pences. As I typed this email, it would have almost been a month since the UK VAC meet happened. It was one of the most enjoyable things I've ever done this year, and when I think back on it, it brings me really nice, happy feelings. It was so good to meet Shaun and Alex, who conversation I felt I pushed myself into when I heard you talking about rotary sticks. Oh yeah, I remember. Everybody was welcoming and willing to talk. Special shout out to me in One Punch Rob and ZX Tetley. ZX Techie, that was his first meet.
Okay.
I watch his YouTube channel. He's a lovely guy. Roll on the next one, and I hope everyone has a great Christmas and New Year. Cheers, Stacey King. It was nice to meet you, Stacey, and put a face to your name.
Yeah, good to meet you, mate. Majorg, greetings, podders of the cast. To lighten up the awayness of the sun, I found myself an old refurbished AMOLED cabinet, a Galaxy Tab S5. This with MAME for Droid made Vector games look better than a neon-like Christmas tree on steroids. Not like the authentic Vector monitor, but much more enjoyable than a regular monitor. Merry Christmas, Majorg.
I think those modern super duper monitors, the OLED ones, I think the Vector stuff on them looks quite decent. Because that new little Vectrex Mini that's everywhere at the moment that we saw at Blackpool, Shaun.
He didn't. He didn't see it, Vic. He walked straight past it.
My head is in my hands.
I think I saw it.
Yeah, it's got a little OLED monitor in it, and it's really sharp. So it's probably the closest you're going to get to a Vector monitor without being a Vector monitor. So it's good. It's the future for Vectors, really. And it looked pretty decent.
I get it as a display piece, but not as a, for the price it is, as a...
It's cheaper than a Vectrex, though.
Not much. It's about 180 quid, aren't they? I think
a Vectrex now is at least 300, isn't it? If not more.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, yeah,
for me, it's all
expensive.
about the glow, but yeah.
Love a bit of glow.
There's me sitting here with loads of New Wave toys and Quarter Arcade. So
yeah, you can't talk.
Right, biscuit review.
Now we're talking.
And favourite.
Biscuit review. I learn about you. Biscuit review.
Fox's chocolatey Viennese dipped milk chocolate fingers. Me and wife had 2 packs of these just to get a. Oh my god! Just to get an overall opinion. These are really nice.
They're lovely.
Really nice. Yeah, they're lovely. Then that's the second Fox's one we've done in a row. We're on a roll there.
Flipping good biscuits, don't they?
They do.
How do Foxes do that with their
made
tails?
Fox's Glacier fruits?
I think so.
It might be a different Foxes. Yeah. No, I don't know actually.
Because I remember
I still do them
for that, and there was a sexy squirrel in it. Do you remember?
Yes.
I remember the polar bear. He wasn't very sexy.
He was. Nothing wrong with a polar bear, son.
He was hunky. He was manly. He was a manly polar bear.
He was a bear, all right. I do like a polar bear mint. What are they called? Polar bear.
Fox's glacier mints.
Like glacier mints. That's it. Polar bear mints. What am I on about? I've got the touch of the Shaun Hollies about me tonight. He's infected me. Yeah.
10 pence effect. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Musical memories.
Right, musical memories from September 1999. Oh my god.
Modern times, sort of.
Yeah, I had to really think hard about this one, and then suddenly it all came back. So this was a year before I got married. I don't know whether I want to go into that because that didn't last long. 7-year itch. But I know exactly where I was and what I was doing because I've been back from Sweden for a couple of years, and I set up a building company, and I know I was working a lot and earning quite good money at that point. I was getting my motorcycle license. I remember doing that. And listening to, I wasn't into chart music. In fact, I can't even do a chart countdown for this year because I looked at it and I thought, I don't know any one of these.
Yeah.
I stopped listening to charts years ago. I think it's fine to do in the 80s, but when you get in sort of mid to anywhere past mid-90s, forget about it. I'm not
That's because Top of the Pops had probably stopped by then, hadn't it?
Yeah, probably.
So we never used to see
probably. But there wasn't that much music. I had to look hard. I was into Creed. That was a good album that year. Human Clay.
Right.
Stereophonics, I quite enjoyed their
That's a great album, that one.
That debut album, wasn't it?
Yeah, really good.
Performance and Cocktails.
Yep.
And Death in Vegas, do you remember them?
I've got that album on CD.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. That's got a couple of good records on that. It's
Iggy
really
Pop
is
on it, isn't he?
Yeah, he's featured.
Yeah, so that was what I was doing that year. So it wasn't until I looked at the music, it just suddenly just clicked again, like it always does. It's like a a time machine. It takes you right back to that era.
Yeah.
But yeah, good times. What about you guys?
So I don't ever sort of remember albums and music by year, you know. So I had to sort of go, right, what was it out in 1999? So I looked on the internet, you know, alternative albums, indie albums, 1999. There's come up loads of stuff I've never seen before. And here's a thing, right? I was looking for that lot, and a band I really like called Bright Eyes, been going for years. I saw them in Glasgow not too long ago. There's an album released in 1999 I've never heard of before. One of their albums. So I've got all their I've got a bunch of albums on CD I bought cheap a little while ago, and I've got the rest of the albums on Apple Music and stuff like that. And it, for some reason, it isn't on Apple Music. So maybe it was released, taken down or released by another music company. There's some legal wranglings going on. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I jumped on the Electronic Bay internet auction site we all know and love, and I bought the CD for the princely sum of £4.16 delivered to my door. So I'll be ripping that and putting it on my modded iPod. Let's see if I can find it.
We've got a lot to thank the musical memories section for that.
Yeah, because I never would have found it otherwise. Because it's simply not on Apple Music. I completely missed it.
I mean,
I've never
there were
even heard
other
it.
albums. Like, I know Stone Temple Pilots released an album that year, but I know I wasn't listening to it. And Nine Inch Nails have released an album that year, but I know I wasn't listening to it that year.
Yeah, they passed their prime by then.
Yeah.
Because that album's called The Fragile, and I don't think much of it. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. What about you, Shaun?
Well, I struggled this year as well, but I found Richie Hawtin, Dex, EFX, and 909. So it's one of my heroes. He does Plastic Man, and he does a lot of other stuff. So he got 2 decks, an effects unit, and a 909 drum machine, and just jammed with them and made an album. And I listened to it in the car, and it is very like minimal techno before. It's very, very minimal. And I found it looking back now. I was amazed by it because it's like it's syncopated rhythms in that. But when I listen to it now, it's just like a bit meh. I'm not. Yeah. It's not as interesting to me anymore.
Where did you find out about it back then? Because that's not chart music. Because I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I don't know. I used to 1999. I was 29. I used to follow forums, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're saying all that, Shaun, and I appreciate that. But what I'm hearing is bleeps and blobs. That's all I'm hearing, and I bet it sounds just like that.
It is a bit repetitive.
It's completely alien to me, this kind of music. I've never been into it, so I have no idea.
I listen to dub techno as well now, which is very it's spacey, echoey, atmospheric.
It sounds wonderful.
Bit slower BPM. It's lovely. You'd love it, Vic. I've got like a 9-hour MP3 collection I can send you right now.
Okay, bring it, and I'll just put it straight in the bin. So just be like that. Thank you. In the bin with it.
That's car music. Driving home at night after a hard day at work. A bit of
goodness.
Yeah. No, not that.
What you say?
Yeah.
I worry about you sometimes, Shaun.
2 other albums, DE9, Close to the Edit. I might listen to that. Might be a bit better. And DE9 Transitions. I saw him live.
Richie Hawtin, DE9.
Richie Hawtin. He very rarely comes to the UK. I saw him in 2018. It was the Brixton Academy. I think it's called the O2 Academy.
It is.
And I saw him, and he had. It was just his. I think he had like an Ableton setup, if you know Ableton, with all the buttons and stuff and flashes and just like really loud, repetitive music. But I enjoyed it.
Sounds like an epileptic fit sort of stuff.
It is better live, that sort of music. It's very big in Europe, like Tomorrowland and Awakenings. Like really big is techno in Europe, really big.
Oh yeah. Doesn't it come out of Germany? Didn't it come out of Germany, techno?
It's sort of inspired by Kraftwerk, weren't it? A lot of it. Kraftwerk.
I can't imagine going to see a band and having one guy on stage with a laptop. I'd be like, what is this? I couldn't. It's not the kind of thing I suppose if you're raving off you, it might be fine.
It's more of a disco, isn't it?
But yeah, it's sort of.
He had a light show behind him though that was all syncopated with the music, like flashing lights and So people on drugs, I wasn't obviously, but people on drugs probably loved that bit.
And you are easily,
Please.
Yeah, but going back to it, it is a bit repetitive now. I still like this. I still like the music, but that one is about an hour and a minute, and I listened to it in the car, and it was a little bit repetitive now. But worth a listen, because it really blew my mind at the time. 'Cause there's nothing that like that before it.
Okay.
Right, featured game review.
Feature game review.
Featured game review. I don't know about you. Game review. Go on, sorry.
From 1999. It is Prehistoric Isle 2 on Neo Geo hardware, MVS cart. I've got one.
I thought you might have. You're big into your MVS, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know why I didn't get into it earlier, because there's some fantastic games on it.
There is, but they're pricey, aren't they? A lot of the original carts.
I've had, some are, but I've had some good deals. I mean, Ollie and Roger got me started with a great deal of games.
It's a gateway drug.
I'm only going cart only. I'm not into collecting the box and all the guff
That'd be
that
really
goes with
expensive.
it. In fact, I picked up Top Hunter for like 70 quid.
That's a good game.
Yeah, but the cart's in a terrible state.
Right.
But it works.
You can get a repro case for it, couldn't you?
Yeah, get repro labels, all of that.
Yeah, cool. That'd be quite nice.
So, you can get good deals out there. Not as expensive, and unless you're going for all the guff that goes with them, it's fine.
No.
But yeah, it came out in Japan as Prehistoric Isle 2 Primitive Island. I'm not sure if there's any differences, is there?
Not as far as it's just a different name for it, I think.
I know you can swap, probably in the dip settings, lives to an energy bar. Did you know about that?
Oh, okay.
So
I saw that in a Japanese video. I wonder what that was.
So I think you can get. It works in the same principle, really. It's like a bar that's got 3 sections.
Yeah.
So it's just like lives, really.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they do that, but it's there anyway if you want to play it that way. It's a horizontal shooter and was released exactly 10 years after the original, which I haven't really played much of. Have you guys?
I had a quick go of it after playing Prehistoric Isle 2. I prefer it, but I didn't have much of a play on it. I had a quick go.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys will know about this, but on the first game, there's a certain weapon you get. And when you press the second button, it revolves around you. And you can stop it, and it will shoot like behind you or diagonal or up or down. And it's a really handy weapon to have. So I like that a lot. But the original game is more sort of
shooting forwards.
Yeah, and it's sort of like, but it scrolls all over the place. It's quite good.
Yeah.
And it's more of a sort of traditional shooter with traditional sprite graphics, which I'm more of a fan of, I think. So I had a good go on it. But yeah, it seems quite a very similar kind of game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it was
it's
developed
true
by,
to its origin.
Yeah. It's developed by Saurus.
Yeah.
Who previously known for Shock Troopers Run and Gun series, which is a great game. Published by Yamikobo, if I've got that right. Who previously worked on Polestar and Blazing Star.
Great games.
Because doesn't one of those games have the little thing that circles around the ship?
I think it does, yeah. They're really good shooters, them two. Really good shooters.
Does Axley do that? Or Axley does that, doesn't it? On the SNES, you can move your weapons behind you.
You can, but it doesn't have like a satellite ship that goes around you.
There's a few shooters that do that, and I quite like it, because what you can do is sort of, if something's coming from behind you, you can set it up so you can like cover yourself. It's quite a cool little thing to do.
You know what? That would have been quite handy in this game, because there's an enemy on stage 3 that comes behind you, which really got to me.
Yeah.
Just like many sequels that happen several years after their predecessors, the game doesn't have much to do with the original. For starters, there's no island. The dinosaurs are attacking a modern day city, so there isn't much prehistoric stuff either. Only a couple of stages actually deal with the beasts attacking human settlements, though. So it's not even a Godzilla-esque experience the intro seemed to promise. The biplanes have been replaced by modern attack helicopters, which counts as a plus, since shoot-'em-ups and video games in general that feature choppers are pretty rare. Gameplay. The developers got rid of the multi-purpose pod, which we've just been talking about, and replaced it with more secondary weapon system based on icons that switch between two kinds of powers up. A straight spread shot, like Raiden. One can, though, keep the shoot button or the fire button pressed, and if you move the joystick around, you'll notice that your firepower moves around.
Yeah.
Which is quite handy when you've got a lot of bosses on the ground level, I found.
Not as powerful a shot, though, is it?
Yeah, if you hold your button down, it's slower. If you pump it, a lot more comes out.
Yeah. More direct forward.
Yes.
The scoring system has been revamped as well. When the weapon level is maxed out, another icon will start a score multiplier that lasts for a while, which is represented by hearts depleting on the screen, letting players rack up huge amounts of points. That was the key for a really high score in this game.
Right.
Yeah, you can get it to one shot at a 16 times power, couldn't you? And if you time it right and the screen is full of like pterodactyls, you can just annihilate them and get like a million there, like kind of thing.
Destroying swarms of enemies or big ones also release star medals, which, a little bit annoying trying to get them all, but I guess it's that risk reward element to it. They're all counted up at the end of the stage for another dose of points. A big score bonus is also given for completing the stage without dying, which you actually get a medal. Did you get that? Did you get that?
Yeah, I got a couple of them,
Yeah, I could do a level without dying,
Yeah. That was hard, that first boss. They weren't easy. Every now and then you would come...
I think it was harder than the second one. Easy.
Yeah, it was. Every now and then you would come across people that need to be rescued by picking them up and carrying them to the air ambulance, the helicopters that show up. There are sequences where the scrolling stops and the command defend people appears on the screen, and you have to let these people get on board without having them killed by the dinosaurs. In turn, some of the survivors will shower you with weapon and missile and bomb bonuses.
You know what I say to those people, don't you?
Die.
I actually prefer dinosaurs to people. I'd rather keep the dinosaurs and shoot the people.
I'm going to have to edit that bit out.
Of course you are, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm like.
Right, I found some interesting stage descriptions. Stage 1, rampaging dinosaurs demolish buses in chaotic city streets. Petasaurs swarm, rescue panic civilians via subways. Psychocephaloptodopters charges.
What?
I just saw that big word there and thought, he's never going to be able to say that.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Blast ripple laser. Stage 2, coastal ruins overrun by sandworms. Defend trapped survivors in helicopters. There's a mini boss assault. Mutant saurian leaps, spews toxic clouds, punches wildly, shifts hues. These are nice, aren't they? Stage 3, thunderous skies over raging seas. Power up frenzy bonus. Colossal Archaeopteryx rams fiercely, unleashes destructible bullet barges. There's three more levels here. Did I get to level 4? I doubt it. I don't think so. Not in normal play. Muggy swamps, teeming with bullets, spewing flowers, missile hives, nausea-like mega bugs, mini boss, hornet queen, sheds into serpentine flyer. Stage 5, fiery volcano depths. Lava crashing floors, reptilian gunners, mid T-Rex milking under stalactites. Milking. Armored Tyrannosaurus unleashes multi-directional spreads.
Shaun, would you like Mummy to help you with your reading?
Yes, please. I'm nearly done now. Climatic showdown. Gargantuan nautilus squid thrashes tentacles, shatters armored shelled segments in escalating frenzy. That's good, that, isn't it?
I tell you what, you don't want your tentacles to be thrashed, do you?
No. So it's only six stages, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
That last boss on stage 6, I don't know if you saw it, looked amazing. Did you see the great big eyeball that comes in? It looks...
Oh, yes, I did. Yeah, I watched the video.
I did notice, because this is later hardware, even though it's like rendered 2D graphics, there's a lot of like really cool 3D effects and animations going on. So you could tell it was a later game made to look sort of slightly retro, even like in 1999.
Yeah.
So I quite like
it's mad how they do it, the technique. It's rendered over sprites, is what I can gather.
It's kind of like Mortal Kombat was done.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it. But it was done well. I mean, the technology is pretty good.
It's done better than most of those rendered graphics games.
Absolutely, I think so.
And I mean, if you look at that air ambulance, the way it turned around, all the details still there when it turned around.
They must use 3D models to animate it.
Yeah,
maybe.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
And do you notice the dinosaurs in the background were walking across?
Yeah.
And then they just barged through the tree.
Yeah, it's clever how those effects were working. Yeah,
it was so cool.
Yeah. That's 1999 for you, isn't it? I suppose things were coming along then. So on the tips, there's a thing called a challenge star. Successfully complete a stage without losing any lives. We've all sort of managed that. Bonus time. Build your weapon to the maximum level, then select the same colour again. Kill your enemies while in bonus time to increase the score multiplier up to 16 times.
I think that's where the big guys got the massive scores, Yeah,
I reckon. There's some, oh my goodness, there's some huge scores. Just seen the scores there. Wow. Graphics. All the graphics are pre-rendered and turned into 2D sprites, which some may look, say, dated, but I actually really like them when used well. Love the way dinosaurs appear from the background, smash through the trees to confront you, which is what Alex was saying a second ago. Suffers from slowdown in places, which I noticed as well. Yeah. Bit of slowdown. It's not surprising. There's a lot going on there. Sound. The roars from the larger enemies are pretty good, but the smaller enemies, you hear it again and again and again.
Yeah.
Good score, cinematic, epic music. There is some ports and sequels to this game. It's on the Switch, PS5, Xbox One, and Android, possibly coming to the Evercade soon.
Yeah.
Not surprising.
Great way to collect them because you've got them on physical cart and you can plug them in and you can get 5 games for 20 quid. I think the Evercade's great for that.
Yeah, I think it's done really well, the Evercade.
Yeah, I've got one now.
I haven't actually got one because I've got so many handhelds. I don't need another one, but I do approve of it. I do like the idea of it.
Yeah.
Releasing carts and collections and stuff, and they're really nicely made as well.
Yeah.
Go.
You missed a tips bit here.
I missed a tip.
Bonus score. Did you read this? Extra bonus score. Near the end of the stage, there is a Touch Me helicopter to rescue the civilians that you pick up in the stage, not in stage 3 and 6. Instead of dropping them off, avoid the helicopter and carry them to the end of the stage and beat the boss, obviously without dying. For every rescued civilian, you will get a 1 times multiplier, so you can multiply to bonus by 5 if you rescue all the civilians.
You know what I say about the civilians, though, don't you?
What?
I won't say it again. You have to beat me out again. But yeah, balls to them.
Yeah.
Bloody civilians.
I did that once. I knew you could do it, but I did die a lot, and that was the trouble with that first boss. I think it's because I don't know if you noticed, the hitbox on your helicopter is quite big.
It is.
And, you think you've got away with it, and you haven't.
Clang. Oops.
Yeah.
Right, let's do some scores. There's quite a few people joined in on the old scores.
High score countdown.
So number 30, J Ping Barber, 1,085,400, and he says graphics are probably amazing in 2000. Looks nice, but there were better games 20 years before this. 29,
Mark What No Gravy, that's 1 million, isn't it? 87,900. No wonder they are extinct.
Basil the same, 1,090,300. Very nice graphics and sound, varied enemies and power-ups, mega tough, but enjoyed this. Great shooter.
Davy Boy, or is that Del Boy? Davy Boy. 1,225,400. I really enjoyed this one. It's a great looking game that still holds up today. It's not so impossibly difficult like a lot of bullet hells, which turns me off shmups. I agree with that. At times, the slowdown is a bit annoying, off-putting, but still doesn't detract me from the overall experience.
Majox comes in at 1,303,700,000.
Retro Rex, Rich Young, 1,339,800.
Mr. Messi, still Messi. 1,450,200. This horizontal shooter has great pre-rendered graphics that probably looked great in the 90s, but now they make me want to fold my arms tightly and tut loudly. Pixel art, it ain't.
Old Man Steve, 2,753,800.
Ponder, 3,101,700.
Brian Haribo, 3,273,800. More Neo Geo games, please.
Oh, Sal Bug's been on. 3,734,100. The gameplay was all right, but those 90s renders graphics are so modern and look way too realistic for me. I much prefer the clean and beautifully drawn graphics in Kangaroo. Now, I played the game a couple of times. I didn't put a score in, but I sent it to Shaun. I think it was 3.8 million odd.
Yeah, something like that.
So I got about there.
Yeah, that's all right. We got John with 4,005,500.
Beanie, 4,170,800.
Here's Jimmy, 4,190,200.
They're all quite big numbers, aren't they? It's
Yeah.
all in the millions. Juxalb, whoever that is, 4,230,500.
Tony Riccardi!
He likes the ghosts, he likes the goblins, he likes the ghosts, he likes the goblins. Go on, sorry.
4,233,400. Almost forgot to submit my really poor score for the final change. Probably enough to earn me a point. Happy Christmas, Tony.
I love how he says my really poor score, which is way above my score.
He never gets a poor score, does Tony?
No, he's pretty good. Another pretty good player, Zestora, 4,267,200.
Stacey King, 4,531,700. Scored. Have I got to say that again? 4,531,000. I bought myself a new toy to play more retro, more modern PC games while I sat on my sofa. In this case, sat in the car waiting for my daughter to finish drama. This is a really nice feeling game, and the power-ups are fun. With my fave is cooking dino with napalm.
So what was the toy you bought, Stacey? You haven't mentioned what it actually is.
Yeah.
Is that a Steam Deck or something like that, maybe?
Or he messaged me. I think I put it in the show notes somewhere. I'll put it on. It's a something massive go face. Oh, I'll put it in the show notes. Yeah, he said he got it for 300 quid off eBay. It's normally 500 quid, and it's similar to Steam Deck, and he's pimped it out with like MAME and stuff. And
I like to know that Shaun's factual documentarian ways haven't changed at all when he comes up with some facts. Lemmy Barnett, 4,844,800. Looking forward to another cracker next month. Oh, I've got one for you. Happy Christmas, guys.
Couple band Ed, who joins me on the live feed on the channel. Good for him to put a score in. 4,899,000. Hopefully you can still accept my entry. Slightly after the cut-off. Here's my best score, achieved over a week ago, and I had all the intentions to improve on it this week. Unfortunately, the super flu completely took me out of the last week. I've not been able to get out to my games room. Gutted as I've now realised there's many ways to rack up some mega bonuses. I'd have also liked to have tried the different Jack version, which has the 5-hit life bar instead of 3 lives, which I was talking about earlier. Mm-hmm. I've really enjoyed this one. It's a great looking game that still holds up today. It's not so impossibly difficult like a lot of bullet hells, which turns me off shmup. Someone said that earlier. At times, the slowdown is a bit annoying, off-putting, but it doesn't detract from the overall experience. Looking forward to another cracker next month. Happy Christmas, guys. Cheers, Ed.
One Punch Ron, 4,927,700.
Paul McCaskey, 7,482,600.
Bobus, 9 million, quite a jump, 667,000. First time playing Prehistoric Isle 2 for the 10 Pence Arcade Podcast Challenge. It's safe to say that I'm no good at it. Fun game, though. I beg to differ. You're pretty good at it, Bobus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I worked out, right, that there's a baddie that I can't kill, and he does sort of somersaults, doesn't he, at the end?
Yeah.
At the end of level 3, and I made sure I had like 5 or 6 bombs. I just bombed him, so I got past him, and then I got a decent score.
Let me give you for that.
Yay! 14,377,900 for me, but in number 7,
Alex.
Yes,
With
4 points. Wow.
15,857,600 points. Good scores.
And
Good scores.
I'll tell you where I got stuck on that bloody pterodactyl on stage 3. Everyone kept saying he was easy, but he kept dive bombing me. And every time I got caught out, so I never got past it in the end. But I reckon I will next time.
I think you'll find it's pronounced pterodactyl.
Yeah.
That's what we used to call them as kids, pterodactyls. Teachers hated it. Rygar, 18,380,600. Been a busy month for me. I've hardly had time to play. Still, better late than never. What do I think about Prehistoric Isle 2? Nice visuals, but terrible slowdown. And repetitive on-rails gameplay.
Oh.
Stuart Time Warp Arcade, 6 points with 18,578,600. Great score from the Time Warp Arcade owner, Stuart Tracy.
Well, he's probably got it in a cab. He can probably play it whenever he likes.
Yeah, he put it in a cab, especially for this challenge.
Nice. Yeah. Mr. Berserker, 26,455,300. A massive jump there. What a fab game Prehistoric Isle 2 is. I've thrashed it tonight. The weaponry is nuts. It's been a great competition. Thanks to all of you completed. And a huge thanks to Shaun and Alex for the podcasts.
Nick Red 7, 8 points with 27,323,900. Great score, Nick.
Mitsuyama Stephen Bell is in number 2 place with 9 points, 32,056,200. Hi Shaun and Alex, my best score for Prehistoric Isle 2 was that score, which got me as far as the mid-level boss on stage 5. I enjoyed this game. It featured great graphics and sound, along with some clever secrets that help boost your score. It's a simple, straightforward shoot 'em up. The only downside is that some of the enemies would appear on the screen for a brief moment before your shots caused any damage. There were also occasions when pickups would spawn during the rescue sections and you couldn't collect them immediately. You had to wait until they moved to a specific position on the screen. However, I think I'll return to this game soon and try to beat my high score. I hope you both have a wonderful Christmas, and I would like to wish all the other listeners a Merry Christmas too. Thanks, Stephen.
And at number 1, top of the pops, is Aid Skyway 73 with 10 points.
Some things never change, do they?
No. 34,703,400. My best effort on Prehistoric Isle 2. Enjoyed this game, although there can be a lot of going on. The pace never feels too frantic. I like the risk-reward element of going for all the pickups. Thanks for the podcast. Fun this year, chaps. Merry Christmas to all. Well, thank you all for joining in. That was quite a lot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
30.
Hunters. Wow. Well, 30.
Right, we have the 10 pence high score league winners table. This is what you've all been waiting for, kids. No, you haven't. Here we are. The number 1, the winner this year for the first time is Mr. Berserker with 97 points. Wow. Rygar has been knocked off his throne.
Uh-oh.
After 4 years. 4 years.
Wow.
4 years after beating Charlie Fire. 91 points. Aid Skyway, 72. Mitsuyama, 63. He's come on really well this year. Sal Boggs up there, 39 points. 5th. Beanie is a new player, he's done well. Alex, 7th.
I know.
7th, yeah.
First full year, isn't it? Because I only joined halfway through last time, didn't I?
Yeah, Tony Riccardi's in. Pingy, I'm 10th with 25 points. Oh, Mr. Messi, he's Jimmy, One Punch Ron. They're all on there. So you can see all of them on the website. And I've just screen grabbed this because I was going to do some spreadsheet analysis of it.
Oh,
but I've got all the data and all the scores from 2016 when we started. So in 2016, 17, 18, 19 and 20, Charlie Farr won it.
Of course he did.
Came first. I've never come first, I've come second 3 times.
I've come first loads of times.
In my mind.
Put in a new kid on the block from MAME 2021. Rygar 21, 22, Rygar 23, Rygar 24, Rygar, and 25 now, Mr. Berserker. And you can see me sliding down the rankings. And I think I was ninth this year. And then Vic, I got your.
Oh, I've always been poor because I do not give two hoots.
What happened, Shaun? What happened to you? What happened to you? You've just gone downhill.
Yeah.
In life generally, or with the scores?
Yeah. bit of both, really, mate.
Bit of both.
I don't really. If it's a really good game like this one, I play them a lot and I enjoy them. But if I don't not gelling with it, then I don't play it a lot. So I don't get. I don't get a massive score. I used to really rinse them, but I'm finding I don't have enough time really to do that now.
You make time. This is the podcast. It's your life.
Take a day off.
Your whole life evolves around the podcast, Shaun. Forget everything else.
Oh yes.
Serious are you? You're not serious enough.
I couldn't care less. No. But what was I going to say? Yeah, t-shirts. The winner gets a t-shirt. So, Mr. Berserker, what's your t-shirt size? And I'll send you a t-shirt. And Rygar, I don't know if I ever sent. I think I might have sent you a t-shirt when you first won. But let me know, and I'll send you another one. So, Mr. Berserker, give me a size of probably medium or large, and I'll send you a spangly, lovely 10 pence t-shirt with a blue logo and the white background t-shirt. It's lovely. Right, how many 10p's would we have given this game? I put 9. This is awesome and definitely one of my favourite horizontal shmups. I play R-Type Leo. I love that because it just looks gorgeous. But this is very playable. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic game. Really enjoyed this. The only thing that stops it being a 10 is a slowdown and maybe the hitbox. But, I guess that's part of it. Yeah, fantastic game. Definitely 9-10p's out of a pound for me. Vic?
I'd only give it 5. It wasn't too bad. I wasn't that keen on the graphics, even though they're quite well done. You can't knock it for that. But it's not my favourite kind of graphics, those pre-rendered things. Yeah. But I did like the like transitions at the start, the 3D bit where he comes round, and when you're sort of watching it, you think, oh, this does look quite modern, compared to the retro games we are normally playing. But they're trying to give it an older theme to like the old game, which was obviously 10 years before. So this is the same sort of era as the Namco System 2 that we were talking about, one of the listeners had earlier. And they look way cleaner and smoother. Yeah. But obviously there's not the 3D effects and all the rendering going on, all that sort of stuff. So yeah.
It's funny how it gets slowed down. I have noticed that with a few games on the Neo Geo now since I've been delving into the library. Shock Troopers springs to mind. This game had a bit of slowdown. Even Metal Slug actually has some slowdown.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on screen though, isn't there? Which
I don't remember back in the day, but there's a lot going on.
I think that Neo Geo hardware was getting a bit tired by about then, wasn't it? Because obviously
they're still very cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But those Neo Geo games, you've only got the hardware that's on the motherboard. It's not like the modern games that came later, like the SNES games that got the extra chips inside and stuff like that. The only thing that could be got better with the Neo Geo games was more memory inside to put bigger games on. It wasn't speeding up the processor or anything like that.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad though. I mean, the game, it wasn't a bad game by any means.
No.
But I would probably prefer to play Gradius or Nemesis, whatever you want to call it, or the first R-Type, or any of the Parodius games. I like those horizontal shooters better. But they're classics, aren't they? They're absolute classics.
They are. I mean, for me, it's I don't like bullet hells at all. I just don't. I stay well clear of them. They're not my type of games. And I love it. You don't like horizontal shooters that much, do you, Shaun? So I was actually quite surprised that you actually warmed to them.
Yeah, I do like them, but I much prefer the vertical ones because the horizontal shooters, a lot of them a lot of them have sort of maze elements, and the background is a lot more important on the horizontal ones. On the vertical ones, there's very rarely you have to dodge the background. I think you do on, obviously, Radiant Silvergun. You have to go through a maze, and there's like stuff like that. And Megazone as well. One of my favourites. That's
It's a horrible game.
So because it wasn't like a maze game, like a memory game, like R-Type, for example, you gelled a bit.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, the R-Type, I could never be bothered with that because it is a memory game, and you got the big ship in the middle of the screen, and you've got to work your way all the way around it.
I love that part of it.
Yeah.
Because I never really, before we did R-Type again on the podcast, I knew it was a game, and I knew what it was like, and I played it on the Spectrum years ago and all this sort of stuff. And then when we played it on the podcast, I got right into it, and that bit of edging your way around the top of it and then going around the back of the big massive spaceship, taking out all the different bits, I really enjoyed. And I've yet to complete R-Type. I've done that level with a big spaceship. I got quite far in it, but I've never completed it, and I want to try and do that one day.
I'd
do
love
like
to
R-Type.
complete that. Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have taken part in a lot of those games back in the day, but I never had a jammer setup. I've always had dedicated cabs, so it was always difficult for me to join in with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's why you always need a jammer cab with MAME in it or something.
Yeah, so I've got 2 Pies now.
Yeah.
And I've got a Mister on loan, which I'm absolutely loving.
I don't use mine enough. I've got 2 Misters, and I don't use them enough. They are great, though. They're really good.
Yeah. Just fire it up, game comes up straight away. It's just like putting a PCB in. You can't tell the difference.
Bish bosh.
Yeah. Right. Next show's game.
The next show's game, to start off the 2026 league, it's undecided in the show notes. It's left blank.
I'm choosing it. I'm putting my foot down. I'm putting my finger down. I'm putting everything down.
Yeah,
right.
Well, as guest presenter, we thought you could pick the next game.
Silence! I will demand my game.
We've got a list on the website now, and it's every game we've ever done. So you can't pick one twice.
Okay, you have to tell me because I've missed a few. So I've got a choice of 3 here.
Go on.
My first choice is versus Dr. Mario. Because Dr. Mario is amazing, and there's an arcade version of it. Have we done it?
We've done that. I think so.
Oh, bummer.
I don't think you have.
Shaun's just looking up his database right now. He loves a database. That's
versus Dr. Mario, podcast 77, December 16. Yeah,
of course we did. Damn bugger.
Yeah,
that's my right. Okay, next one, Salamander.
Ooh, we've not done Salamander.
And you've got to say it in a Dorset accent. Salamander.
I'd like to put some time into that one, actually.
Yes. Shall we do... The other one is a really janky game, but I quite like the look of it. It's Wily Towers.
Never heard of it.
I know. Wily Towers.
Who's
it's
it by?
A weird-looking game. It's a little platformer. I'll tell you what, let's do Salamander then, because Salamander's a classic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's do
Is
Salamander.
that got vertical and horizontal sections?
It does.
Oh, yeah, I remember it. It looking really good. Yeah, go for it. It's another shooter.
Yeah.
I hope the listeners...
Vertical or horizontal game?
A bit of both. It's a horizontal-oriented game.
Right.
But it does have areas where it flips around and you're shooting up the screen as well.
Okay, but it's horizontal.
It's horizontal, yeah. Great game.
Awesome.
And does have a lot of slowdown. It has a lot of slowdown.
Anyone's got an original PCB of it?
I bet you have.
I haven't, no.
It's quite an expensive one, isn't it?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Loads of money.
I mean, it emulates lovely, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Right, I will interject with the ROM and the dip switch settings. They'll be all default, and I will put them in here.
Okay, the game ROM is Salamander, Salamand, without the ER on the back. That's version D. It's Lives 3, difficulty normal. That's Salamand is the ROM. Lives 3, difficulty normal. So that's the same on everything I've found, like Raspberry Pi and everything. Make sure you've got the right ROM on the Raspberry Pi. Cheers, I go.
Right, submit your score. Whoop, 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 whoop. Score submitting time. Sorry, deadline Saturday, the 10th of January. Wow, 2026, 5 p.m. UK time. You can Twitter us on X Twitter, hashtag 10p score, 10p score, Sidekick app in the 10 pence club section, or email biscuits@10pencearcade.com. Get your ROMs from whenever you can find legit arcade ROMs, be that the Switch, the Evercade, the Raspberry Pi, check your ROM name, and Antstream. No continues allowed.
Absolutely not.
Obviously, kids. Right, that's it. That's another episode with our lovely special guest, Mr. Victor Marland.
Oh, it's been great to have you back, mate.
Happy Christmas, everyone. This is your Christmas present from me to you.
Yeah.
Worth
where can
absolutely
everyone find you, Vic?
nothing.
If people want to get hold of you, how do we get hold of you?
I'm in Glasgow.
Substack.
Yes. You can get on my Substack, which is like a blog post thingy, which you can read about stuff and see pictures and things that I'm doing. It is victinkerings.substack.com. And the way Substack works is you can get stuff sent into your email, or you can actually join into it. It's all free. You don't have to pay anything for it, and it's up to you how you view it. But come on there, join in, send me posts and comments or whatever. If you've got any ideas for something you want me to tinker with or make or fix, I might give it a go.
I know what your next project is, Vic.
What's that? R-Type.
Major title, yeah.
Yeah. They're easy, mate. Honestly, I can do one for you. Bring it up when you come up.
Awesome.
No
awesome.
bother.
Well, it's been great having you on, mate. A real
Thank
pleasure
you.
to have you back. You know, all
It's been
three of
nice.
us. It's
But-
great, all of us being it together.
As usual, after doing almost a 2-hour podcast and farting about for half an hour, I'm desperate to go to the toilet. I've had 2
Right.
cans of Diet Coke doing this.
Cheers, Vic. Thanks for coming on, mate.
Cheers, guys, and see you all. Thanks, listeners.
Yeah, have a good Christmas,
See
everyone.
ya.
Love you, Vic. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
See you, mate. See you, Alex. Enjoyed it this year. So have a good Christmas as well, mate.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Love you all. Bye-bye.